Good afternoon. This is Ivan Amara. Ivan, did you work on their unique? Yes, I did. I worked on their unique today. The story's progressing. You'll see what I mean when you read. I'm now sick with a beggar. I know the story's progressing, guys. I'm now close to finishing up chapter one. I'm almost on chapter one. Chapter one, guys, will be 10,000 words, man. Just for one chapter. So if I'm averaging 10,000 words per chapter, you're looking at long chapters. 10,000 words is a good, that's like what? That's like 25, 27 pages a chapter around there. Around there, right? Yeah. What are you eating? I'm eating chapati with beef. It's really good, obviously. All you Arabs and Indians and Africans know what chapati is, obviously, right? It's really good. So you eat chapati? Yeah, I eat chapati with a bowl of beef. It's really good. Obviously. When I meet VJ, I'm gonna introduce her to the chapati. VJ probably knows what chapati is. I know chapati. Yeah, it's the Indian thing, whatever it is. It's an Indian food, right? A lot of Africans and Arabs, they eat chapati too. Obviously. Yeah, really good. What'd you write today? I'll show you what I wrote today. I wrote like 2.5 pages. Almost on chapter one, guys. I wrote pretty much all this today. I wrote this. I wrote that. Ivan, did you thought of Josh like being like God and all that stuff? I did, but I'm like that would be silly and stupid, obviously. I'm not gonna do that, no. Obviously, but he has what? He's very handsome, obviously, Josh. And him and Donna, and Donna's very beautiful. That's why I gave you hints in the story how both of them are obviously very beautiful people. The guys are saying, yeah, Don's fucking hot. Whichever man ends up with you, that's a lucky guy. And the beggar told Josh the same thing. That whatever woman ends up with you, that's a lucky girl, obviously, because they're both very handsome people, obviously. And Don and Josh, when together, they're very unique. That's why Jake and Megan are envious, and Don's family's envious, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, we know Josh is not rich. Yeah, Josh is not poor. He makes like $35,000 a year. If you made $35,000 a year, you're doing not bad. But compared to Don and all of them, he's poor. Some Sarah. Oh. He's an average person, right? Makes like $35,000 a year. And drives a used car. You'll see, I mean, when you read what I show you in my snippet. Yeah. And Josh is a smoker. Yeah, Josh is a smoker, obviously. He's a virgin, but he smokes. What I'm gonna say in the story, Josh made out with women, and I might talk about like how Josh almost had sex with a few women, but he didn't do it. He just made. Yeah, I only made out with chicks, and I went to strip clubs, but I never like had it. I never been in a relationship before. Whereas Jake has banged many women in his life. Obviously, Jake, Josh's friend, right? Whereas Don's not a virgin. Don has hooked up with guys, as you guys read, right? Alright, do you think There Nick will be a bad movie than Zaynus? No. No, it won't. It'll be an amazing movie though. Yeah. Like, yeah, and so far what I've read from Their Unique, that's already a masterpiece. I can picture that as a movie. That's an amazing start to your story, I know. It's a gift, obviously. Gifted, right? But their unique is not Xanax, though, right? But it's good though. It's close. It's almost as good as Xanax, obviously. It's amazing, obviously. Very unique. Are you almost done chapter 1? Yeah, I am. A good maybe 7, 8 more pages. I'm done chapter. Around the 40-page mark of my notebook, I'll be done chapter 1. Yeah. That was good. I'll show you guys a snippet in a good like 8 minutes. 15-minute mark, I'll show you guys my snippet of Their Unique, right? Yeah, what I've read for Their Unique and Xanax is a better read. Yeah, Xanax is a better read. Most of you guys think, but there are probably some people who like Their Unique better. Somebody tells me John Cameron Robin, I like Their Unique better. Yeah, I like Their Unique better. I like the whole modern thing, Ivan, more than your fancy world. Yeah. Obviously. But I like Xanax better. Xanax is epic fantasy. Come on, man. Yeah. Xanax is epic fantasy. Oh, I work Wednesday. It gets more off, and I gotta work Wednesday. I gotta walk to work Wednesday. I only have to get Wednesday over with once a week. I get the rest of the week off. 6 days off a week, right? Work 6 days, get 6 days off. Work 6 days, get 6 days off. Yeah. But I hope I get accepted for welfare. They should make a decision if I get accepted or not. I hope I get accepted. Because I want to get that laptop. I need to get my hair done. My hair is overdue. It's been like 4 months. I have to get it touched up. You know. Yeah, he's I love her there. That makes amazing housing. Why do you think VJ can write a better fantasy novel than Xanax? Well, VJ's gifted like me, so if VJ wrote a fantasy novel, it'd be either just as good or Xanax is a little bit better. It's very tough to top Xanax. Don't hate me, VJ, I'm saying. But it'd be a back and forth close, obviously. Because Victoria Justice has the gifts like me, obviously. So if Victoria Justice wrote a book, the characters would jump on to you because VJ has the gift of God too, like me, obviously. As VJ is very amazing at writing music. I think she's better than me at writing music, VJ. Obviously, but I might be better maybe at writing books. But Victoria Justice is better at me than writing music. Her music is fucking amazing. Like my raps are amazing, but I mean, in terms of writing music, when you sing, not rap, that's tough. Victoria Justice is amazing at writing music. Right? We both have the gift, so I'm gonna give Jim said, yeah, yeah. Why doesn't VJ write books? Because Victoria Justice can't do shit. She's under the gatekeeper's power control. So whatever she does, she can't make her money because she's under their power control. They're guarding all the doors in her career. That's why she cries to me because VJ has useless keys. Yeah, and it pisses me off. I promote my movies, I promote my music, and I'm frustrated. I just can't make my money. Yes, VJ, because you sold to the gatekeepers, man. And if they want to guard the door on your career, you're fucked. You can't do shit. They're called the gods of the money system in the world for a reason, VJ. If you sell out to the gods of the money system in the world, VJ, and those guys want to guard the door on your career, you're fucked. You can't do shit. if you're under their power control, obviously. That's why God gave me the keys. That way they can't control my money and my brand. Because the keys is unlimited power. It's power. Yeah, I mean, it's power. Yeah, it is. I can open the door so easily. I'll upload my book on Lulu, Darren Egan Zanis, and within like 3 minutes, the whole world reads it. They can see the website and everything. It's power, man. That's why the gates are pissed off. Because they can't guard the door on my Zanis, man. All they can do is kill me, but they can't guard. That's why they're pissed off. Yeah, we guarded the door on VJ's career, and we duped her. Like, we need to scare Ivan again to sell, though we can guard the door on his brands too. But I'm like, nah, man, fuck you guys. I'm not selling to you, man. You're gonna dupe me too, like you do VJ. I don't want to share with the guards or justice. This money's mine. You're not touching it. You're worth the gatekeepers might even be worth their quadrillions of dollars, guys. Because they're pulling in like their 80. VJ's probably wondering, Ivan, how much money do you think the families make? Probably maybe 70, 80 trillion a year VJ they make. 50 to maybe 80 trillion a year they make. So if they're making that money every year for decades, they're probably worth their quadrillions of dollars. They're fucking rich. Ivan, they're rich. Yeah, they're so powerful. That's why they're not touching my money, man. The 40 billion, 30 billion, I don't know, 50 billion, not my 2 books, is me, VJ's money. You're not touching it. You're just a greedy psychopath. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you take my money when you make all that money. Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, we don't want to lose a bit of our power. Yeah, they know if I'm king and they don't touch my money, the gatekeepers lost a bit of their power. They love their power so much, obviously. Yeah, we don't want to lose a bit of our power. And we don't want you making that kind of money in our house, Ivan. Yeah, you act like as if you created this place, you did it. This may be your house in you own the financial system in the world, obviously, but you're not running the universe. You didn't create this place, man. Since you're not the true heir, me and VJ are, and you know it, you're just blinded by your greed. Yeah, we're blinded by our greed and our envy. I don't want you to towards yourself, fresh yourself in beauty, Ivan. I don't want you making, I don't know, your $35 billion off your 2 books, Ivan. I'm envious. Even when you make 80 trillion every year, yeah, Ivan, I'm like, I don't want you making that money, Ivan. I'm envious. Obviously. Sarah? Yeah, the fact that they won't even let VJ make her billions even when VJ sells to them, that's how you know, Ivan, they have an envy. It's not just about the power and the control. That has a part to play with it. It's the envy that they have. It's a psychotic devil envy they have towards me and VJ. Why are they envious towards you and VJ? Because they envy me and VJ's divine beauty, obviously, our relationship, and they envy the fact that we're bigger than them and we're the true heirs. That's why it's an envy, obviously. Like, yeah, like for years, we're the people see us as gods, we're the gods and the minds of the world. And all of a sudden, these aliens from space come here and they're God. They create this place. They create a whole universe. They're bigger than us. Obviously, and they're the rightful heirs, and the envy are divine beauty, and the envy well, that's why it's an envy, obviously. That's why they won't even let VJ make her $100 million in Hollywood. Because they're fucking greedy psychopaths. Yeah, man. I figured it out, man. Yeah, Ivan. You figured it out, man. We have a psychotic envy. Yeah, Victoria Justice sold all she has the keys. You won't even let her be worth $100 million, even when she sells to you. So even when she sells to you and you have power over her career, you won't let her make her billions. And you let Taylor Swift and all these people let her make their billions. Yeah, Ivan, because we envy Victoria Justice. We hate the fact that she's God. And she's the rightful heir. And we're envious. We don't want to make her billions, Ivan. We're envious. Even when she sells to them, they won't let her make her billions. That's how you know, either way, Ivan, they're never going to let you make your billions, no matter what. They have an envy. That's why God gave me the keys, that way they don't dupe me, man. And that's why I'm not going to let those guys touch my money. Because they're going to dupe me, obviously, like he duped BJ. So I'm saying, oh, he was in the air. Sarah? God gave you the keys, that way the families can't guard them on your brands, Ivan. And they can't dupe you. They can't touch your money, obviously. Yeah, as my father is obviously protecting me from the gatekeepers. Yeah, you may lock the doors on Ivan and cause mess in his life and kill him, obviously, but I'm going to resurrect him back to life. And when he makes the money off his books, you can't touch that. That's not your money. You have your money. You won't let him touch your hundreds of trillions. Okay, I gave Ivan a gift. So hey, if Ivan writes a book, that brand's his. You can't touch it. That's his money, obviously. The Gates can't touch my money when I'm king, obviously, because my father's protecting me. Yeah, we can't touch Ivan's money. Yep, you can't touch my money, man. It's not your money, it's mine. That's why they're desperate. They threaten you with death because they don't want. Yeah, I don't want you being that rich with VJ on Emmys. I don't want you being. I don't mind you being a millionaire, but I don't want you being a millionaire, Ivan. I'm all that, man. That pisses me off. Small God love you with VJ, and you're making all those billions. I'm envious of that, Ivan. Even when you make your 80 trillion every year, yeah, I can't stand the fact of you being rich like that, Ivan. It really, really pisses me off. It's an envy they have, obviously. You know. That's why they separate you and VJ and they cause mass because they envy our relationship and they also lock the doors on both of us because they envy our wealth. That's why they want me to sell and they want me to share for those two reasons. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, they want me to share because they envy my relationship. They want to destroy my relationship with my wife. I got a guardian's word justice. She sees hell. My life's destroyed. And they want me to sell. That way they can guard the door on me and VJ's brands and we don't make our billions, obviously. That's why I came with the keys. That way the gatekeepers don't do. I'm sorry. I know you tripping out of Zaya. I don't hate you with the keys. You're opening the door. That's how you make your money, Iron. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, I'm going to show you my 7 of their unique. I hope you guys enjoy it. Is it getting interesting, Ivan? Yes, it is. It's not Zanus, but I mean, as long as it's entertaining enough to keep you reading, I'm doing my job, right? I hope you guys enjoy my 7 of their unique. I'm only showing you chapter 1, by the way. Only chapter 1 I'm showing you guys, right? I'm only going to show you guys chapter 1. And that's it. So you guys will read all of chapter 1. And after that, I'll show you maybe 1 or 2 snippets per chapter. And that's it. So I don't want to spoil the story for you. So they're unique. I get to show you the first snippet of the entire chapter, chapter 1. But after that, I'm not showing you shit because I don't want to spoil the story for you. If I finish the book, I don't want to spoil the story for you. You guys will see what I mean when you purchase it, obviously. Ivan, what book will you think the fans will read first? Probably Their Unique first, because Their Unique is not as good as Zanus, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to get the Their Unique book over with first. I'm going to save the best for last, the Amazing Fantasy Zanus novel, yeah. Or some might read Zanus first, I don't know. Yeah, I'm at 9,000 words. So yeah, I'm not even done chapter 1 yet. Give me a sec here. How much pages is 10,000 words? That's about 30 pages around there. My math is right. How many pages is 10,000 words in a novel? Yeah, it's 20 to 40 pages. Single spaced or double spaced, 40 pages. Yeah, so if I'm averaging 10,000 words on a chapter, Their Unique will be like a 400, 450 page book, guys. 400 to 500 page book. All right, let me show you my Their Unique snippet. Why, when you show us all of chapter 1 when you're done? No, because you guys already read the other. I'll show you the part when Megan's like, let's go to the party. Let's go party it up. I can show you that part, obviously. I have to fix something here. Give me a sec here. There, I have to fix that typo. Yeah. All right, I'll show you where you guys read. You guys were here, right? Yeah. You guys can read this. Well, what I'll do is I'll show you a bit of the part here. That way you're refreshed. You can read this. Hope you can see it well. And you can read that. That. And read the rest there. Yeah. I'm not sick with a woman. Oh my God. Did you see that guy? He's so hot. No, I'm saying, I know. Marry me. No, I'm saying, yeah. So I'm giving you hints at Josh and Don. Josh got comments from men. Oh my God, this chick is fucking hot. And women are commenting on Josh too, obviously, because Josh is handsome, obviously. Civilization of me and BJ, obviously, right? Alright, you're the new book is sick, I know. Not saying this, but it's amazing, obviously, right? I'm trying my best, guys. If you guys are not impressed by what I showed you so far for Unique, I'm trying, man. Like, the romance is a bit tougher to entertain because there's not really much going on. So I have to do my very best to entertain you guys, right?